Yo, what's going on guys? Arekkz here. Welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter Stories 2. And in this one, I want to quickly go over how you can get your Palamute because the update went live today. If you are still in the game, then make sure you save, quit, reload. There is an update to download, and in doing so, it will add the Palamute to the game. However, it is incredibly cool because there's a little bit more to it than just a standard Palamute. There is actually one for every single element, and if you guys saw the color changing video the other day, despite the fact that conventional color changing for regular monsters is not really in the game, I mean, it is, but it doesn't really work long term. For Palamutes, they have given us different colors for all the elements, which is pretty damn awesome. It means if you have an elemental gap in your team, then a Palamute could definitely fill that gap. So, if you want to do this for yourself, if you want to get your own Palamute, first things first, you're actually going to need to go to co-op expeditions. Again, reminder, if you don't want to do this in co-op, you can simply just do local play, go into it on your own, and you'll just be given an AI teammate, so you do not have to do this in multiplayer, but you want to go to the board and you will of course see two co-op expeditions. One of them is a 5-star mission, one of them is an 8-star mission, so obviously you can do these at various different points in the game. Now you'll notice that in order to do this, you need Palamute tickets. There are 3 different rarities. Now, very kindly, in order to sort of just get you started so you can get your first few Palamutes, if you go over to the quest board and you look at the side quests, there is actually a special quest called Throw Me a Bone. If you complete this and you simply have to deliver 5 Monster Bone Pluses, which you should probably have a bunch of, then upon completing this one, you get given 3 Palamute ticket Rs and 1 super rare Palamute ticket. So already, you can go on 4 expeditions. It's also worth noting that whilst on the expeditions, you will of course get lots of bottle caps. I personally haven't seen if you can get a Palamute expedition ticket just yet, but I did get a super rare regular expedition ticket whilst on my Palamute quest, so it might well be possible. However, outside of this quest, keep in mind because it's not repeatable, outside of that you need to go to the bottle cap vendor and then you can buy as many Palamute tickets as you want. There are some in the first tab and then there's some in the infinite items tab. Pricing wise, it is of course 8 for the basic one, 50 for the medium one, and again 100 for the super rare. So yes, you do of course need to buy them if you want to farm these long term, but that's not exactly difficult to do because bottle caps are pretty easy to come by. So, once you've done that, you of course load into the Palamute quest and then you go through it much like you would a regular co-op expedition. Make sure you're checking all the chests because again, they can drop bottle caps, they can drop tickets. Plus, you'll sort of be going and visiting the nests on the way to the target. I can confirm that you can get Palamute eggs from the nests before the target. Sometimes when it comes to sort of getting Elder Dragons and Deviants, you typically only get them at the very end once you have defeated the final target monster. I did actually get an egg from one of the earlier nests, which was really cool. I, however, tried to sort of gamble my luck and tried to go again for a better one, and then I lost it. So if you do see one, they're decently rare, at least prior to the target, so if you do get one, I'd hang on to it. Either way, go through, check out all the nests, then go and defeat your target, and then after you defeat the target, you can gather from that nest, and that one has a much higher chance at getting you your egg. Keep in mind, if you want to go into these ones, you can do any of the expeditions. Naturally, if you do a super rare one, not only will the eggs have better chance at having better genes, plus you also have more nests to choose from as you're sort of working throughout your expedition. So naturally, if you do have the ticket, super rare is the place to go, but you can get Palamutes in any of these ones. So even if you only have a few bottle caps and you're just buying the 8 bottle cap tickets, then that's still fine. But that's pretty much all there is to it. Go over, complete that first quest to get your few starter tickets, then go to the co-op expeditions, pick either of those 2 quests, work your way through, gather the eggs, and then you can get your different Palamutes. And as you see, when you hatch them at the end, depending on the colour that you see on the egg, this of course is what the egg looks like. It's got this little sort of shuriken on the front of it. They'll have different colours corresponding to the elements. So of course you have ice, water, thunder, fire, dragon, and normal type. So there's plenty of things to choose from. I personally am chasing the dragon one because the red doggo looks really cool. However, for the time being, that's all there is to it. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys plan to add a Palamute to your team. I think I'm going to try and sort of spec one up and see if I can make a really cool dragon Palamute, so I've got to go and do some farming. But let me know your plans for those ones, and of course, keep it locked for plenty more stories content. If you want to catch more from us at Arekkz Gaming, don't forget you can catch the guys TwoSixNine and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch weekdays, playing a variety of games. If you guys want to jump in, tune in, watch, and even join in, then make sure you check them out. The links to those are in the description box down below, and of course you can join the Discord to get involved in all of the discussions.